Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Zachariah Shoop, and I want to talk about languages. I think languages are really cool, especially those who can speak more than one language. Those are really amazing people because they learned another language, sometimes multiple languages, compared to the language they grew up with, which is really cool. And I would encourage you, if you can, learn a little bit of another language. It can open up a door of possibilities, and you can also learn about another culture that way as well. The three languages I will be talking about in this video are Spanish, formal textbook Japanese, and Midwestern English. And I grew up in the Midwest, and so my English will sound a little different than Southern style English, East Coast English, or West Coast English. And the difference is just accents. Southern people have an accent, Midwestern people have an accent, West Coast people and East Coast people in America have different accents, and that's just based on the location. And I have an accent to everybody else who speaks English, and they all have an accent to me. That's just how the language and the sound works, which is really cool. And there's many different forms of English that way. And there's also European English, which is different than any of the English in the US, which is really cool. And anyway, so the point that I would like to make, this is just an opinion, so it's not really an official point, it's just an opinion of mine, is that Japanese sounds cuter than Midwestern English, and Spanish sounds cooler than Midwestern English and Japanese, and English is just, okay, it's just a language. But each language is unique in its own way, and it's really cool. I would encourage you to learn another language if you have the opportunity, just a little bit of it, because it can be a fun challenge. And in no way, by no means, am I trying to make fun of any different language spoken. I have a respect for everybody that can speak more than one language, especially those who learned English as a secondary language. I know English is really hard, and learning English, some things don't make sense, especially past tense, present tense, and the different tenses and stuff. So yeah, it can be a challenge, but keep up with your language learning. It will take you far, and you're doing great at it if you keep going at it. And so the standard English greeting for Midwestern English is, and English in general, is hello, how are you? Or good morning, did you sleep well? And to me, that just sounds like, okay, that's English. Now, if I were to say hello using formal textbook Japanese, it would sound like konnichiwa or konnichiwa. And to me, that sounds cuter than the English greeting that I just did. Now, Spanish to me sounds cooler than both of those English greetings, and I will attempt to prove that to you now. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Or hola, ¿cómo estás? Ah, bien? Good. And they don't say good like that. They say it bueno. But yeah, I think English and Spanish and Japanese are all really cool languages. And I like the fact that I speak English and that I'm learning Spanish and Japanese. And what do you think? Do you think Spanish sounds cooler than Japanese and Midwestern English? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was by no means me making fun of any languages. Learning languages is really cool, and you can learn another culture through that. Again, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, be blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.